feelings started setting in, were there other times in your life where you had felt burnout, and was it similar?
I mean, I think I felt it like a few times throughout training. Like, I had a rough week or a rough day of training. Like, it was just kind of like, wow, I don't really know what the point is. And I think that's normal for any sport and any athlete. Like, I think we all go through that. So I didn't really, like, put too much emphasis on it. I wasn't, like, super worried. I was just like, hey, and maybe try again tomorrow type thing. And it worked up until that point, but many bad days and bad weeks, and like I just go home and, I was 18, 19 years, went too far.
Who was the first person you reached out to for support when?
Supported for sure. And I knew like she wouldn't judge me, so yeah, I think when you feel that way, it's just super important to, and just kind of like, you don't have to do it alone, so kind of find your little...
All of these emotions happening at once, I mean, it's really telling when your body just kind of gives up and just starts crying. Like, I've been there. You remember, like, how long did it take you to even just get back to baseline where you could tell Brian?
Yeah, it took weeks. For sure. But I think once I realized it out loud, that it just kind of continued to go downhill. Because, like, I felt very confused. I mean, once I said it out loud, that I was like, hey, I can't compete. I don't want multiple conversations to get it out. Because it just felt so weird. At first, I was, like, doing workouts still, just to, like, because I like to work out. I like to be healthy. But I just, like, from the outside, I probably looked perfectly fine and, like I could compete at semifinals. And, I'm not there. I'm not competing. We need to move on.
Well, and even going from the moment that you finally verbalized it and, reached out to your mom, and then after reached out to...
Yeah. Well, I think for me, I kind of had, like, a moment of like, I don't really want to do this before the season started, and then I just kind of...
Like before the Open?
Yeah. So I had like a few weeks of, like, I trained for an hour a day leading into the season and just trying to like fill my time with other stuff. I went home for a little bit. Mm-hmm. I did Wadapalooza for fun, like on a team, and I was feeling okay after that.